I've got some very exciting news for you. I'm doing this show called Our Little Lives, Shakespeare and Me, where I, Russell Brand, directed by the great Ian Rickson, who directed Jerusalem and directed lots of big movie stars when they do plays. He directs me doing this play built on Shakespeare monologues and my own stand up comedy, stroke anecdotal pirouettes and perusals. It's good stuff, you know. It might be the best thing I've ever done, I think, because speaking the words of Shakespeare elevates you into a place of consciousness and awareness that you would not otherwise access. And that's part of the point of this show. That it gives you a kind of pinnacle experience to read the lines of Hamlet or Richard III or Richard II. The way that me and Ian created this show was to use Shakespeare text to tell the story of my own life. For example, Richard III's famous "Now is the winter of our discontent" speech is a story about ambition and feeling like an outcast and feeling ugly. Anyone who knows me knows that these are all things that I'm interested in. Our Little Lives will be streaming on a platform called Live Now. Within the email are the details of how you can log on, and you can, from next Wednesday the 16th, get what are called early bird tickets, where you will be rewarded for an early purchase with a cheaper ticket. There are various types of packages where you can get extras, but a lot of people have been saying, oh, we can't see you live because you're only doing 20 shows in the south of England over the end of the year. Well, this show, wherever you are in the world, you will be able to watch it. And as I say, I think it's the best thing I've ever done. Shakespeare's language took me to a place in my psyche that I knew existed, but I didn't know I could articulate from. The experience of recording the shows at the Great Almeida Theatre in Islington in London, when I did them only last week, was very powerful and profound and moving on subjects like family, addiction, love, heartbreak, ambition, fame, celebrity. I mean, like everything is in there. And the text takes you somewhere different. I do stuff from Henry V, stuff from The Tempest, and talk for the first time really about what it's like to be chewed up by the machinery of celebrity, how that relates to addiction. And I also talk a lot about the way the world is right now and this peculiar time we've been through, the amount of mistrust it's generated, the amount of fear that it's generated, and also the potential for human beings to organise the world differently. I contest in this show that Shakespeare is a genius that offers different ways of living life simply by demonstrating the vast and varying spectra that are available to us emotionally and spiritually. Here's just a little bit of data because I know you're a big part of my community. You've opened this mailing list. You obviously love me. Not as much as I love you. That's impossible. It is too abundant. But I want you to know that, yeah, Wednesday, 16th of June, which is tomorrow, you can get an early bird ticket. It means it's a few quid cheaper. You can get it wherever you are in the world, Australia, England, America, wherever you are. And I think, you know, like non-Anglophonic nations also, my assumption is this is available everywhere. Then on Friday the 18th of June, tickets go on general sale and the show can be watched in its entirety as a live stream on Live Now on the 14th of July, which I think is just about after the Euros, which will be taking up a lot of your time between now and then. But remember, them Euros ain't going to go on forever. Eventually that will all fizzle out, the bunting will come down, the country you care about won't probably do as well as you anticipate them doing, and then you're going to have to pick your little life up. And what better way to do that than in the hands of Ian Rickson, a great director, myself, hopefully, a person on the very brink of shamanic awakening, and Shakespeare, the greatest practitioner of the English language ever to have lived. It's well worth doing. It might be the best thing I've ever done. I think it is. And if you're interested in the stuff I do and the stuff I think about, you will love it. Thank you.